समस्त जन कल्याणे निरतं करुणामयं नमामि चिन्मयं देवं सद्गुरुं ब्रह्मविद्वरम्. Please don't sleep. I am telling myself, okay, not you. And if I have to stay awake and speak, you stay awake. If you get into sleepy mode, I'll also equally compete with you. Okay. Chapter 12, verse 13. We saw a few points from it. Adveshta sarvabhutanam. As teachers, we should be always impartial. We cannot show partiality towards everybody, same vision. Adveshta sarvabhutanam. A devotee of the Lord cannot hate anybody. As a teacher, working with a vision, we cannot be partial to anyone. Teacher must stay impartial. To win the trust of the child, we need to be friendly. Maitra. We have to become friendly with the children. The strictness should be backed with love and friendliness. Only strict will not work. There are people who will gain something, but only strict will not make a teacher. Absolutely no strictness, neither will make a teacher. You must be strict. You must be equally friendly. So the child knows there's a limit which the child cannot cross because you're strict. At the same time, the child knows you are a very powerful anchor in a child's life for the child to come back to you again and again. And friendliness, a teacher can earn not just from the class, it has to be outside the class too. We must be friendly with children outside the class. That's where we discussed informal. Informally connect with them. That will help. And that way, when the teacher earns the love, friendship of a child, trust happens. In a teacher-student relationship, if trust dominates, it's beautiful. If in that relationship, if there's no trust, like we discussed in the morning, you'll just be a class teacher or a subject teacher. You'll not be a mentor. So move out of your way a little bit and be friendly. You can play a game with them, probably you can take them to a movie or a temple. Connect with them outside your class, it will help. Adveshta sarvabhutanam maitraha. Be friendly. A teacher's quality this is. Third point, karuna evacha. Karuna. Compassionate, because children are kids. They don't know. They are not mature adults. So they would behave in a particular way where they probably have not even learned how to manipulate. And even if they do it, it will be so evident because the children are children, not mature adults. So we need to be compassionate with them, a little bit of empathy, what they go through, what it is. Put little extra time, one-on-one with a child. The child will pick up what you teach, even if the child is not interested. It is here we discussed, go for the difficult. Look out for the toughest child in the class. This kid is the toughest. And that should be a personal motivation, that I'll transform this child. The child has no regard, no care, nothing, but transforming that child would be very, very effective. If you are able to handle the toughest kid, all other children are with you already. So don't shy away from the toughest kid. Don't ignore the toughest kid. Most difficult child, don't ignore. If we ignore, it's gone. We lose the game. Most difficult child, make it a point that this person I would transform. The book at the calf muscle. Please remember that. How compassionate that was. Karuna. Nirmamo nirahankaraha. These are my students, these are other teachers' students. No. These are my favorite and these are not my favorite. Everybody is part of your school, part of your institute. They need not be mentored only under you. So there are others. So we should keep a large mind open. And that's where partiality and all that should be avoided when I said earlier. There are some teachers, they know these kids are really smart, good. My students. We make those claims, isn't it? And give opportunities only for them. That's very unfair on a teacher. Cultural show, oh, these are my favorite students. I'll send them only. How many school cultural, sometimes the same kid is sent again and again. The child is good. The second and the third best in your school never gets an opportunity. So it should not be just my student and I should send always the best. Yes, competition is beautiful, but unfoldment of a child is even more beautiful. Sending one again and again to win and the next, the second or the third, many a times don't get this opportunity. And some teachers are obsessed with the people who do well in the first round and they, like there's an attachment. My child, and then teachers should be much more open. And we discussed cross-attachment. You are free. Whichever day we arrive on being non-attached, that day we are free. Spiritually, purpose of a life gets fulfilled. Now imagine teaching is such a lovely occupation, lovely method which can lead us to God. In that method, through that method, let's reach God, and the obstacle personally would be attachment, mine, that we should transcend. Nirmamo nirahankaraha. This is the last point we saw. The ego shouldn't come on the way. Ego becomes an obstacle. Self-respect is very important. Not pride. Self-respect is important. The difference between egoistic, pride, vanity, and self-respect, if you see, in self-respect, we would respect everybody. If it is pride, we will look down upon others. We should not look down upon others. They have their chance, they have their growth. We need to keep this in mind. Swami Vivekananda gives a very beautiful example. I mean, his level of, there are certain angles in which we see a person, we can understand that person's humility. Vivekananda said, "Today I offer my salutations to all the enlightened masters of the past. Today I offer. To the entire parampara of people who have enlightened, to them I offer my salutations today. Today I offer my salutations to all the enlightened living masters. Whoever is living today, to them I offer my salutations today. Whoever is enlightened today I offer my salutations to them. Today I offer my salutations to the future masters who would be enlightened." What does that mean? The ones who are ignorant today will someday become a master. To those jivas I offer my salutation today. Past, present, future. Very beautiful line. To people of the past, the people in the present, and the ones who would come in the future, I offer my salutations to them today. That means the ones coming in the future are present ignorant. Someday they will become, but I offer today. It's like on a ladder. Some are on top, some are in the middle, some are at the bottom. We were at the bottom some time ago, before where we came today. And some are ahead of us. We will get there quickly. And some who are behind us will reach where we are today. Ladder. So when I know that the entire population is on a ladder, some who are ahead of me, I will go there. Those who are ahead of me were here where I am today. And those who are behind me is where I was before and I have come here today. So if we understand the ladder, then the entire population is evolving future. And keeping that in mind is self-respect. You'll never look down upon anybody. Classroom is our puja room. Classroom is our people sitting in the class are? Please keep that in mind. If you can see the students as divine manifestation, God has provided in front of you to facilitate. We do not know which background these kids were. That jiva's gaining of experience, we never know. The child has come, he is there in front of you for some purpose. Connect. So that way when we do, there won't be ego in us. Then the work which we are doing can help us to become divine. Simple work. Prayer. To sit and pray, we don't have time, isn't it? Most people will say, waste time, waste time. To sit and pray. Every day, are you regular in your prayer? No, no, no. Once in a while. Though I want to. And okay, every day I do, but the intensity is not the same. Little more work, first thing you stop is prayer, right? Huh? Guests are coming home. Friends are coming home. There's something happening. What do you stop that day? Puja, namesake, okay, ring the bell, just do, close it. Puja is something which you should enjoy. Please remember this, okay? Will help a long way. Puja, prayer, you must know to enjoy. Enjoy. Why? It's your exclusive time to God. Puja is your exclusive connection to God. Puja is your exclusive time. Celebrate it. Enjoy it. And if you're in a teaching profession, that work what you're doing, dedicate it to God. Offer it. I am entering into my school, which is my prayer room. The students who have come and the Lord has given me this work to guide and facilitate those children. And I do not know the background of that jiva, from where that jiva has come, from which all life, what the jiva has experienced, now is sitting in front of me. I'm guiding that. That should be very clear. Then with all respect, we will do. Nirmamo nirahankaraha sama dukkha sukha kshami. Sama dukkha sukha. Sukha dukkha sama. This is a very important point we need to keep in life. This is again a value. If you can master this value as early as you can, the rest of the life can be very different kind of celebration. Life can be so beautiful if this one quality you develop, this one, like morning we spoke about attachment. Same way, if you learn this one quality, sukha dukkha samaha, balanced, enjoy sorrow. Balanced. If we can develop this, the rest of your life will be a game. We don't see life as a game, isn't it? For most people, life is a burden. How is life? Game? How many of us answer? Oh, how is life? It's a lovely game. Huh? We are not saying that, isn't it? How is life? Something is going on. Young people give this kind of an answer. Young people. How is life? You lost it already, isn't it? At this age, if you're going to say, how is life? Such a huge sigh. Just imagine you becoming 60 years old. How is life? No, sound only will come. Think. We are born to live well. Is that right or wrong? Huh? Living well is just developing comfortable outside. How many of us make that mistake? For us, living well means another car, another house, another comfort. Sophisticated comforts is what we think as living well. Not just you. Population thinks that way. We have a role here, teachers we are. We have a role here to guide the child. Just comfortable, sophisticated comforts is not just living well. That is called standard of living. My guru always said, focus on standard of life. Living doesn't matter. If you have it, well and good. If not, standard of life. In those, let's say, not very comfortable, not many things, no, without luxury, simple life. Have not people lived a great value, standard of life? Our Subramanya Bharati. What was his standard of life? What was his standard of comfort? How comfortable was he? He didn't have a house for himself that way. Did he have everything, all the richness? No. Even when the king offered him, he did not take it. But his standard of life? High. His thoughts? High. It doesn't matter outside comfort is there or not, if standard of life is good. Sukha dukkha samam. Mind has to be balanced between these two. If we can cultivate this and slowly teach children, this one value you master, and through teaching children, you can master it even better. Because teaching is a beautiful way to learn fast. When you start teaching, you learn fast because you're the first learner. So this balance of mind is a highly important value. Please teach. Let's not find life burden. Let's find life living. I'm here to live well. And I'll go through life cheerfully. No doubt difficult things will come. But I will deal with it. And it is here Paravidya plays a role. When a person goes to our old system of education, para and apara, they learn this and come out. They've mastered this. A child goes to school at the age of 6 and comes out at 12. Comes out at 18. 12 years the child was in the Gurukula. Coming out, the whole life is like a playground. Go play. Why? You're trained how to live. What is that living? Sukha dukkha will come. I should be balanced. Today I'll be happy. Tomorrow there can be unhappiness, but I should know to take both. On joys, I need not get too excited. On sorrows, I need not go too depressed. Balance it. If this you have mastered, just imagine. And teach the child. Today you can be successful, tomorrow you may not be. Tomorrow other person can be successful. You should know to be balanced. Today in victory, you've done well. Tomorrow someone does better than you, you appreciate. Make the children feel, yes, I will lose, a sporting loser. I'll win, a gracious winner, not arrogant in winning. Balance. Joy, sorrow, victory, defeat, name, fame, shame, all will come. They come that way. But in and through that, we should know to balance. Then that mind would be calm, balanced. An oscillating mind is far away from God. A calmer mind is closer to God. Oscillating mind, we are far from divine. Divine, disturbed, agitated, fluctuating, often oscillating. But oscillation stopped. We are very close to divine. Whole meditation, what people do is only that, isn't it? You calm down, calm down. The oscillating mind, we are trying to still it. In meditation, when we do japa and then we quieten the mind, oscillating mind, we use japa to calm down the oscillation. And then the japa slowly stills it. Entire sadhana is to get that mind still. So this, if we can practice between joy and sorrow, I would stay balanced. And in your own way, teach the child also to be balanced. Then you're preparing the child to meet life. That should be important, isn't it? When a child studies with you, when the child goes out of your school, your college, the child should be ready to meet life. If we fail to teach that, then we have failed. The education let us down. The child has gone out of the school and do not know how to live. Education failed. Child goes out of the school, suicidal thoughts, education failed. Child goes out of the school and says, yes, another opportunity to live, and I'm going to live. Why? They have taught me how to live. This art is important. Sukha dukkha. Keep the mind balanced. Is it very difficult? Let's think. Because when we are not trained, when we do not know, this can be very difficult. If we get the right codes, how to deal with this, if that code we learn, this can become easy. Joy, sorrow. Let us analyze it clearly. Don't give too philosophical answer, okay? Ordinary answers. Sometimes we ask a question and high philosophical answer, no. Ordinary answer. When do you become happy? Simple question. When do you become happy? When your expectations are met. That means a desire. I have a particular desire. When that desire is fulfilled, I am happy. Certain desires are on a repeat mode. It's not one-time desire. There are certain desires, it's one time. You get it, you're happy. There are certain desires which are repetitive. You need to do it again and again and again. So every time when I am happy in the worldly sense, a desire is fulfilled. We all agree? Is this point clear? Every time, whenever I am happy, some desire was fulfilled. Correct? Without a desire fulfilled, were you happy? Possible? Rarely. Rarely possible. Without doing anything, you're so peaceful with yourself. Outside stimulation was not required. There are moments. I'm sure some of you would have experienced it. Without any outside stimulation, you're still happy. Peaceful, content, possible. But generally, for every moment of happiness, some desire was fulfilled. Correct? A desire fulfilled. Now, what it takes to fulfill a desire? What all it takes to fulfill a desire? Wait, what kind of a desire? It depends on that. Now, very simplest of simple. Tair sadam. Tair sadam. Curd rice. What all it takes to get a handful of curd rice? What all factors are required for a handful of curd rice, from the beginning to end, till it reaches your table, from the raw material to assimilable food which reaches your table? How many factors are required for curd rice? Because I'm picking up something so simple. Curd comes from sky. Cow is needed. To manage cow, a cow herd is needed. A dairy farm is needed. Milk. And then into butter. Curd. Imagine the process. Curd. So to get curd, few industries are together. Dairy farm. There are people living there. Make sure that the cows are healthy. Maintain it properly. Milk it down. Storage. Is storage an industry by itself? Maintaining cow is one industry. Storage. And that storage moves where? Through road, transport. Now transport is another industry. We are talking about making of curd rice, okay? Tair sadam, don't forget that. Oh, roadways is needed. Dairy farm is needed. A farmer or a shepherd is needed to take care of all that. How many factors are involved? Then it gets stored in a wholesale market, and from there into a retail market, and then it is, imagine how packaging, how many factors. Then it finally reaches your house. This is only curd. What about rice? A farm should be there, a farmer should be there, animals should not eat it up, you should guard it day and night, and then you have the same process, transport, storage, everything. Transport what? Storage what? Curd you store in a cold place, a refrigerator. Now what it takes to make a refrigerator? We are still talking about curd rice, okay? Don't forget that. You need a refrigerator. To make a refrigerator, how many components are needed? Oh my God. So many components are needed to make a refrigerator, and then you can't drink it from your hand. You need a vessel to keep, and to make a vessel, now imagine where you get the steel from. We are still talking curd rice, From steel plant you need steel created, and from there the vessels are made, and that's an industry. Somebody sells it. Oh. To have a simple curd rice, countless industries are involved. Yes or no? So many factors are involved in fulfilling handful of curd rice. One simple desire, curd rice. Now who made these industries? From where did these industries come? You and I did not create them. We did not create these factors. We only desire. These factors which are there have to assemble together. So many of these factors need to assemble together. Then that desire is fulfilled. Understood? For one desire, known, unknown. Adi Daivik, Adi Bhautik are needed. Countless of them have to come together for one desire to fulfill. Yes, no. You take anything from here. Now, curd rice is the simplest example I said. Because many people think, on making food, curd rice is the easiest to do. Isn't it? Just some curd and rice, you milk there, done. But making it, for it to be there, countless factors are come together. Is this point clear? Now, from childhood, your childhood, the earliest memory you have of yourself, the earliest, From that day till now, how many desires are fulfilled? Huh? How many factors must have come together? From that time to now, how many factors must have come together for every desire to be fulfilled? Now, who brings those factors together? Who assembles them together? Who connects karma and karma phala together? Ishvara. You understand? Ishvara brings them together, assembles them together, creates it, and all these factors assemble for every desire to be fulfilled. And from childhood to now, we have no idea how many desires are fulfilled. Countless. Clear? Honestly, we have made Ishvara work overtime round the clock. Overtime, round the clock. Not just that, the curd rice goes inside, then do we do anything? For it to be converted into proper energy to be supplied across the body, into blood, etc., we do nothing. Ishvara's factors. If Ishvara functions like this and has worked overtime to make you happy, from childhood to now, so many desires we have been fulfilled. And he brought all these factors every time together. Now tell me honestly, what you gained in life is more, or what you missed in life is more? How ungrateful you are. Gained such a low voice. Huh? What you have gained is more, right? Yes. Think. All of us, what we have received is much, much, much more than what we have missed. And still unhappy. Still unhappy? How? What you agree, you analyze for yourself, you will agree, yes, what I received is much more than what I actually missed. And still unhappy. You know why? You remember only what you missed. That's the reason. Absolutely no gratitude for what you received. There's no gratitude to Ishvara. No gratitude at all. If you have gratitude, you will remember what you received. Oh, thank you, God. Thank you, God. Thank you, God. That we have taken it for granted. There is no gratefulness in the heart. What I missed, I remember. What I have received, I forgot. Forgotten. Where is prayer? Now imagine with this, when you sit and pray next time to the Lord, you will simply go there and saying, I am sorry. I have not been grateful. I didn't even thank you. You have been like this to me. Over compassionate, and you have, flooded me with abundance, and I have forgotten that. Abundance. How many times we were happy, forgotten. What we missed, we remember. We can never be happy that way. If I remember what I received, there cannot be even complaints in life. Cannot be a complaint, because what I received is in abundance. What I missed is handful. If this is understood, then between joy, sorrow, the mind will be balanced. There's nothing. Yeah, fine. Yeah, this didn't happen, so what? So many good things have already happened. So many wonderful things have already received. If I miss this, what does it matter? Now from this angle, this is the right angle of seeing things, okay, what we have discussed. From this angle, if you have to rate your life, 1 to 10, how much will you give? Your teachers anyway, you keep rating people, marks. You give marks. Now I'm asking. For your life, if you have to give marks, 1 out of 10, from this angle, how much will you give? 10. Say 9.5, okay. Don't go to 10. There's God realization still left. Dharma, Artha, Kama, Moksha, that is still there. So 9, 8, we should be rating there, isn't it? 8 out of 10, 9 out of 10, 7 out of 10, okay. Is that less marks? Distinction, right? What do you call? 75 is distinction, right? I hate marks, so I won't know, that's why. Because at school I never got any of them. The truth is that. 35 if I get, I'll be happy. There'll be a celebration at home. I had a sister who was brilliant gold medalist. She will get 90, 95, 100, no celebration. I'll cross 35, whole family will celebrate. So I am marks, I don't know. So 75 is distinction? Think now. 77.5 out of 10. You're already in distinction position in life, in your own eyes. If you miss 1 or 2, what does it matter? Can you be sad again? Now tell me, balancing joy, sorrow, is it difficult? No voice here. It cannot be difficult because joy, sorrow will come and go. A wise man understands that, it comes and goes. Get this. And make your child also understand that. The children you teach, in your own way, make them understand. Make them feel what it is, how many factors. If they develop gratitude to God early in life, as a teacher, you have fulfilled the biggest thing in their life. Forget what subject you teach. But in life, you have taught them something so beautiful. You have taught your children to be grateful to God. Sanatan Dharma, core value. That way you teach your child. How will the child go away from Sanatan Dharma? The child will have all the pride in Sanatan Dharma. And we are still talking one verse in the Gita. What is the richness what we have? The richness of our literature. One verse. Think. So teach your children. You develop that grateful heart. Teach your child the grateful heart. Let the child also in your own way learn this balance. Joy, sorrow, joy, sorrow. Small exercises you can start doing it. It will help you also and for the children. Maybe, like have a book in a classroom. Blessing. Every day ask a child to write one blessing. One blessing. Oh, this I consider as a blessing. This I consider as a blessing. And you find the child slightly down. Open up, flip through your book and see. Are you not happy? These are the blessings you have already got. Why are you sad? The child will also understand. Balance of mind makes us live life well. That is Paravidya. Teach that in school. You live it. Show it by demonstration. And let the child also pick it up. Prayerful, grateful heart. You have evolved the child very well. You have groomed the child very well. Some kids came to you, God has sent. You have trained them perfectly. Sukha dukkha samaha. And the last point in this verse is shami, forgiveness. Forgive, shama. Adi Shankara has written one book called Shiva Aparagda Kshamapana Stotram. Sometime read that book. Shiva Aparada Kshamapana Stotram. It's a very small book. Very small. He talks about why I seek forgiveness from you. O Lord, for these reasons, these are the times I should have remembered you. I did not remember you. Please forgive me. These are the things I should have done, but I did not do. Please forgive me. A list. We need to understand forgiveness. Why? Because we have been forgiven so many times. Think. The people around us were so gracious to forgive things which we did sometime. The God has been gracious enough to shower His blessing in spite of stupid things we have done. If we have been forgiven, we should also learn to forgive. Grudge, vengeance, no good. Dharmic action has to be done. Please remember, in this verse, Krishna is talking about no hatred towards anybody, forgive everyone. Shama, forgive. No hatred, forgive. Where is he teaching? Where is he teaching? Kurukshetra. In the battlefield, he is teaching what? Not to hate? Not to forgive? And to forgive. Forgive and not to hate. To whom? To whom? To whom? To Arjuna. Why? Why is he teaching? Arjuna wanted to run away from the battlefield. I don't want to kill anybody. I don't want this war. I want to go away. Correct? He wanted to go away from the battlefield. Krishna catches him and saying, no, you will fight the war. Fight this war. You can't run away. Fight. But how you should fight? Without hatred. Forgive your opponent and fight. Dharmic action has to be taken. Which level this is? Right action has to be taken. Those guys, we gave them enough chances. We have forgiven them, we have tried our best, and we tried to settle down amicably, but they choose adharma over and over and over. They neglected dharma. We gave them chances. They did not. Now comes the time they must be destroyed. But in your heart, fight this war without hatred. Without hate. What teaching this is, huh? Go into the war without hatred. Kill the opponent down without hatred. Pull him down. No hatred. I've forgiven. Now I cannot. Further, I have to shoot you down. I'm coming. But not with that heart of hatred, revenge. Perform. You imagine these values. Krishna is talking to a warrior who wants to run away. Saying, in the war you can do this. What? Can you find a literature like this anywhere else on earth? That in a war, you can go and fight without hatred. With a heart full of forgiveness, you can fight. Think. Just think. And these are the values, huh? To a one who wanted to actually run away, saying, enough, I don't want to shoot anybody, I don't want this, I don't want that, let them do anything, I want to go away. Hey, you can't run away. I'm forgiving them. You can't, not like that. Come here. Learn now. Now you forgive them. But the action has to be taken without hatred. What a literature. Forgiveness is a lovely quality. We must have it. First, forgive yourself. In your own eyes. Yes, I made a mistake. Agree. That was wrong. I should not have done it. Circumstances, situation, something or other pushed me to do it. Okay. Now I made a mistake. I have learnt my lesson. Oh Lord, forgive me. I will not repeat this again. Forgive yourself. How much burden goes away when you do it? Otherwise you're carrying a burden. Such a huge burden on the head. All the past mistakes, all sitting there, crushing one down. Guilt, overweight with guilt. Forgive. Forgive yourself. Forgive people around you. They also make mistakes. Give them a chance. Give them a chance. And when they are not correctable and action has to be taken, then you take an action. But that heart is taking action without hatred. Right action has to be taken. You're taking a right action without hatred. Kambarama, and if you see, Rama sends Ravan one day. Ravan is standing there without any arrows, all lost. He says, Indru poi nalaiva porukku. Go. And next day he kills him. Was there hatred in Ram when he killed Ravan? If there was hatred, why you would have finished him earlier? Now, even one more day chance he gave. Now you're killing someone down without hatred. See the action. See the state of mind. So where action has to be taken, use your discrimination, take action. Where you have to forgive, forgive yourself, forgive people around, and forgive the children after all in your class, isn't it? They're little ones, what big they can do here. At the most, what they can do, they'll disrespect you, make fun of you, maybe add some names to you. Children after all, isn't it? What else they have done? They'll have some nickname for you. Come on. You also had nicknames for your teachers, correct or not? Then karma is coming back. Take it laughingly. I called my teachers hundreds of things and now they're calling me okay. Smile, na? What can children do? Children after all. Forgive them. Don't have grudge on your child. Because some teachers can be more appealing to certain types of children. They will obviously say, so-and-so is favorite, so-and-so and this and that. You need not be always favorite for a child. Somebody else can be. Balance of mind. Joy, sorrow, oh yes. For a very long time I dominated this place. I was the most favorite teacher. Okay, now someone else has come. Gracefully, yes, this time I enjoyed and now it is not there. What does it matter? Balance it. Because craving for appreciation, craving for recognition is a big occupation in the mind. Those who do not have higher goals will fall here, will get stuck here. Want to be acknowledged, want to be recognized, want to be appreciated. No higher goal. Then this is the main goal. Lost. That will come and go. If that is not given, or it is given to someone else, jealousy, envy, anger, forgive. In forgiving, we become free. Forgive, saying, okay, okay, go, go, go. Forgiveness is not a helpless quality. It is a quality of authority. It is a quality of strength, power. Forgiveness is a quality of a powerful person. Virasya bhushanaha. Shama. The heroic people, the valorous, wear as an ornament. Who? Not a weakling. Real people, people of achievement, valorous people, wear forgiveness as an ornament. But it's such a powerful therapeutic experience. If you forgive, you're free. Forgive the people who have done little harms here, there, and just forgive. By forgiving, you let go. You're not holding back. You are empty. You are free. How lighter that would be to live life. So how many qualities in this verse? And you ask questions to your teachers, to your students. You ask questions. Nobody is answering, still counting. Think. Adveshta sarvabhutanam, maitraha, karuna, nirmamo, nirahankaraha, sukha dukkha. 7 points. One verse. Teacher's manual. How to be a good teacher. One verse of the Gita. Think. Moving forward, for your personal growth, commit to study of Gita. Read 3-4 verses daily. The more balanced you are, more wise you are, more better teacher you would be. You would guide your students well. This is such a lovely topic. Gita in daily life. Let that reach out to the students through you. If you can do that, if we achieve that, do you know how we have blessed ourselves? If Gita, message of Gita, reaches few people through us, the wisdom of the Lord is flowing through us to some people. What a blessing that would be. We can. So moving forward, study the Gita daily. Study daily. We just discussed one verse. And every line, every angle you look at it, it is such a beautiful book. Study that book well and let your children get that wisdom through you at different levels. Best wishes. Thank you very much.